The most dangerous belief smart people carry is this: if something isn't working, the solution must be more effort. Push harder, stay disciplined, don't slow down. And that belief silently destroys more potential than laziness ever could. Because when effort is misdirected, increasing it doesn't move you forward. It just locks you deeper into the same result. Most people never stop to question effort itself. They question their consistency, their mindset, their habits, their willpower. But almost no one asks a far more uncomfortable question: what if the effort I am proud of is actually reinforcing the very loop I am trying to escape? If that question makes you pause, stay with this, because this is where most capable people get trapped without realizing it. This is what usually happens next. When effort doesn't produce visible change, the mind assumes pressure is missing. So you tighten your routine, you stretch your discipline, you push through fatigue, you remove rest, you glorify struggle. On the surface, this looks like commitment. Internally, it slowly turns effort into conflict. You are no longer working with yourself, you are working against yourself. And the strange part is that the harder you push, the more resistant things begin to feel. This creates a confusing pattern. You are busy, productive, and active, yet the outcomes you care about don't shift proportionately. Progress feels delayed or fragile, like it slips back the moment you relax. Over time, effort starts feeling heavy. Motivation becomes conditional. Discipline becomes something you have to fight for instead of something that flows naturally. And when that happens, most people misdiagnose the situation and assume something is wrong with them. What is actually happening is subtler than weakness or inconsistency. Effort doesn't automatically create movement. Effort amplifies whatever system it is being applied to. If the underlying direction is misaligned, effort doesn't correct it, it strengthens it. So instead of breaking the loop, you reinforce it. From the outside, it looks like dedication. From the inside, it feels like running harder on a track that never changes scenery. This is also why so many intelligent people experience burnout without obvious failure. They are not failing outwardly, they are succeeding at sustaining the same level. The identity underneath remains untouched, so life keeps returning to familiar outcomes. And because effort is visible and measurable, it becomes easy to believe that intensity itself is progress, even when nothing fundamentally is shifting. We start glorifying effort, like I said, instead of viewing it objectively and changing direction. This isn't abstract for me. I spent years believing that more pressure would eventually produce a breakthrough. I increased intensity, not alignment. What I got wasn't freedom, it was repetition. The loop stayed strong, the effort got louder, and the results stayed suspiciously familiar. And until that pattern was clearly seen, no amount of sincerity changed it. This is the part most people skip over too quickly. When effort stops working, the answer is rarely to try even harder. But recognizing that requires honesty because effort has become part of how people define their worth. Questioning it feels threatening. Yet that discomfort is informational. Exhaustion is not always a signal to quit. Often it is a signal that pressure is being applied at the wrong level. In the next video, we are going to look at something even more unsettling. Why life appears to pull you back to the same level again and again, even when it feels like you are moving forward. For now, simply notice where effort in your life feels heavy instead of expansive. That observation alone tells you more than most advice ever will. If this shifted how you look at effort, make sure you are subscribed because this series is sequential and each video builds directly on the last. And if you want a quiet space to observe these patterns in your own life without fixing, forcing, or performing change, there is a free space called Hats linked below. No action required right now, just awareness. I'll see you in the next one. Take charge.